I put my car down.
You can do that because you can do that over the phone, right?
I went to the hotel.
So let's talk about the last episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. I thought this episode was a little better than its previous ones, not gonna lie. I love the emotional aspect of it. I love when we see charity work on Potomac. I think it is very fitting. The ladies really came together for a very quick moment to be vulnerable, be open, be honest, be real, and to share their very hard experiences that they have personally had with SA. And on that note, let's start this recap. Today I am doing this recap from my car because, honey, I have been filled with work to my end, okay? These past couple of weeks have been insane. I have been so super busy. You guys know I have a full-time job next to YouTube, and I also have a part-time job. We are out here hustling, okay, for multiple checks, multiple streams of income. So I have been super busy, but nonetheless, the recaps are coming, even if they are a day or two late. So all in all, I thought this episode was definitely better. Mia Thornton, baby, is coming for MVP of the season. She is out here asking the questions that need to be asked. And I said to myself before recording this video that I'm going to try to keep things a little bit more positive for this week's recap, because I tend to go on a rant when I recap Potomac. But to quickly just give you an overview of what happened in this week's episode, Karen organized this beautiful, powerful, emotional luncheon with PAVE, an organization that she has been working with, to acknowledge, experiences of these powerful women that they have had Jesus with, SA. We see Mia and Robin taking their husbands to a cooking class, since Mia is, trying to get more, I guess, freaky in the kitchen, because she does not have the luxury anymore of hiring a private chef like she used to. So Miss Mia Thornton said, let me organize a cooking class really quickly and disguise that as the Juan Dixon takedown child. I love Mia when she is good. She is so good. I have not forgotten how, she treated Wendy in season 7. I am still appalled. I am still clutching my invisible pearls as we speak when I think of season 7 Mia. But I like the direction we are heading into with her. She is showing some type of growth. She is showing maturity. She is showing messiness in regards to when it comes to filming, to actually discuss topics that viewers want to know about. Robin. I'm side-eyeing Robin Dixon right now as hard as I can, because Miss Robin, if I get another episode where Robin is going to thrust this unnecessary storyline of Juan into me once more, I am going to personally call up Mr. Juan Dixon on his Insta DMs. We all know he replies. Even Robin knows that. And I will personally offer him an opportunity to find a new job. I am tired. I don't care that Juan is jobless. I don't care that Juan has lost his job. Juan has done things that made him lose the job, not because they were losing games and like the things that they do with basketball. Let's be very clear. There were actions, and then there were actions that were missing, and then there were consequences. So please stop playing in our faces right now, Robin. I can't stand it. When season 8 started, thought, okay, this is going to be Robin's season. We are going to address it all. We are going to mention it all. We are going to do it all. But I have to agree with Miss Candace. The line is always moving when it comes to what these people collectively show on this show. Okay? When it comes to Wendy and Candace, we want to talk about the fake affairs that Chris has had, the fake babies that Chris has had behind Candace's back that are completely false. We want to talk about Wendy getting some tweaks done on her body to supposedly appeal to her maybe potentially cheating husband. But when it's about Robin, you have Giselle in her confessional talking about, it must not be nice. This is eating her up right now. Girl, you both have a podcast where you eat each other's castmates up about their personal affairs. So don't act all damsel in distress like when it comes to sharing your mess. I understand that you don't owe a reality TV show. You don't owe an employee, all of you. But when you are signed onto a reality TV show and you get a good $500K, $600K check, you at least owe us a good 60%. At least. I'm not talking about the 100%. I'm not talking about the 75%. I'm speaking 60, 65, something like that. So, to make a long story very short, because this video will go on for 11 million minutes, there needs to be a cast change in this group. There needs to be rules set with production waking up certain people to say, the girl, in the iconic words of Dr. Heavenly, start showing something, or else the checks will be shorter and shorter. I like Giselle's scenes in this episode because Giselle was all alone with her daughters. I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'll continue saying it. Giselle is only enjoyable to watch when she has scenes with her daughters, period. I don't like Giselle in a group setting. I don't like Giselle with people that she potentially can't stand, because the tension in that scene can be cut with my remote that I watch Potomac on. It's uncomfortable. It's giving that one colleague in the office that you try and avoid because you just are not here for it and you just don't feel them. So excuse me, and excuse the audio of this video. I'm heading home. I have a longer drive from work to home, so I thought I'd use this time to recap the last episode. Candace has some swollen lymph nodes in her breast, I think it was, if I remember correctly, and she was calling up Dorothy and, discussing the things, and it was scary to her because she has a history of breast cancer in her family, but I am 100% sure that Candace will get through this. If she has a good doctor, they will look after her and care for her. She's going to get through this. She is a strong individual, honey. And she decided to meet up with Miss Aneka Iham. When I tell you the expectations that I had of Aneka joining this show, she doesn't even meet a quarter of them. This was such a disappointment. We are halfway through with this season. Even more than halfway through with this season. We probably only have about 7 to 8 episodes left, if we're quite honest. Nneka has been such a flop. And she looks uncomfortable, and I get it's her first season. I get you are excited. I get you are shaking. I get you want to fortify relationships on screen so you can really secure that spot. But Miss Girl looks so out of place in each and every single scene. It looks so forced. And baby, you have not shown us anything about your personal life except that you are a lawyer. Your husband is a traveling doctor. Y'all are on a IVF journey, and that's about it. Where are the multiple properties? Instead of letting Ashley take us on that raggedy ass trip to Austin, why don't you offer up one of your multiple properties that your family owns to the ladies and show them how long your money is? Why aren't you out here practicing some law? Is she practicing lawyer? What is happening? Why don't we see anything of her work day? I am intrigued because I swear to God, if this topic of Nneka and Wendy gets brought up one more time, and I have to get on Wendy really quickly because her mom was slightly playing in our face, talking about, I didn't call her, and then 2 seconds later I called her up and told her it is very hard to make a friend, but very easy to make an enemy. Listen, child, I think those words were clear as day. Do not F around with Wendy's mom. But then again, if there were funny words from Nneka's side of the family exchanged to Wendy's sister, I mean, I'm not mad. Wendy's mom was probably just looking out for her daughter, and who am I to judge? I think that this cultural storyline that they try to push on us has been dragged the F out. It makes me uncomfortable because I feel like even discussing it, I am disrespecting a very diverse and important cultural aspect of Nigeria. And let's face it, Nneka is only being egged on by Giselle and Robin because they don't want to get their hands dirty. So they can't escape those colorism accusations. They're probably going to say, well, look, we love Nneka. Nneka fights with Wendy. Nneka, you have been played so bad by them. You have been outsmarted. And it's crazy how you're on the wrong team. Nneka really could have been a nice addition to Candace and Wendy. But anyways, you guys, I don't have not much more to say to this episode. I thought it was cute. I give it a good 6.75 out of 10. We hopefully are going to accelerate the speed of interestingness with this show, because I'm not gonna lie, as much as this episode was definitely a good chunk better than its previous one, it's getting real dry and stale. So I hope that we get a cast shake-up, something, because Potomac, like the Potomac formula as it is right now, is visibly not working. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and leave your thoughts. Hit the notification bell down below so you do not miss out on any type of content on my end. And be on the lookout on very many videos, because I have to recap the SLC reunion still that I have yet to watch when I get home. I am going to have a article read of the one that tore Potomac apart, and I'm going to talk about some other stuff that is very exciting. So be on the lookout. Make sure to hit the notification bell down below, as I've already said. And thank you so much for listening and tuning in and watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye-bye.